Hi, my name is Pavlo. I have been producing animation for 3 years, first in two-dimensional computer graphics and now in 3. So I started my way in ECG as a freelancer and have worked with startups, studios, agents and big companies. This is why it's so important for me to build my social media with a proper focus on the industry where I work, because in my case, there is only pool where I can find a positive experience. My independence much related to hardware or computing power to operate with. It's purely an infrastructure question, which is very important in terms of having access to files, machine power or cloud computer anytime, anywhere. The software, which is main for me now, is Blender, because I'm feeling the most freedom in the creative there. To say I'm installing and removing at least one graphic software a week to be in touch with the fresh industry trends and features or any different way to solve regular things. Understanding and knowing where you are going generally makes life a lot easier. Researching the best techniques in relation to creative ideas, scripts and detailed sketches help you to mind picture become real. Finding a best reference using the stock, asset markets, graphics and motion databases allows you to dramatically change your workflow and potentially save a lot of time in production. By visual storytelling, I mean building composition inside your future shots related to the context. Storyboarding brings you closer to vision by helping you prepare the type of shots, models, illustration, level of details, and determine how you will direct the shots in the animation. Ability of modeling allows you to be unique in creating your own models or edit existing stock markets assets for your needs. Proper texturing is very important to provide your models well done, optimized. An intelligent scene design in order to plan can put a not abstract forming that help you to hide some things. This is the process of conceptualization environment based on story of the movie. In digital world, it is creating your scene level inside the software. It's basically placing your asset in a digital space. Animation in traditional filmmaking, it is element of the act when its certain action take place into the screen. In other words, the way where the time scale start to matter. Rhythm, action, emotion, moment needs to be done here. The animating process identifies several basic types of animation like keyframe, shape, procedural, character, and motion tracking. Shot design and camera animation are somehow already in stream from the storyboarding part, but here you can fill all gaps with the unknown and highlight conceptual idea. The stage where you think in camera terms like videographer, you can choose a type of shot based on the storyline that affected camera motion to the composition in your shot. Lighting, like painting, give a life for the shots and story at all. Lighting is determined by all that we see, how materials interact with the rays, volume and colors. It's basically the main thing in production, because without lights all that be just the darkness. Rendering is mostly technical process which requires strong knowledge of the engines or lights physics itself. The data contained in the scene file is then passed to the rendering program to be processed and output to the digital image or raster graphic image file. The term rendering is analog to the concept of an artist's impression of the scene. The editing process can involve correction, consideration, time when you are cutting parts of the footage for proper representation of story in accordance with the sound design, music, transition between shots. So in my professional life, I want to improve my abilities in this range of production workflow and became a master of those skills which I'm covering on daily basis and love to do.